Firefighting in Canada this week is brought to you by VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. In this edition, Canada looks at banning firefighting foams that contain forever chemicals. And Montreal's mayor asks authorities to probe the local fire department's enforcement of safety regulations following a deadly blaze. Then, the United Nations Weather Agency says the global economic damage of weather and climate-related disasters continues to rise. The Canadian government is looking at banning firefighting foams that contain forever chemicals, reported the Canadian press. The chemicals are called per- and polyfluoroalkyl substances, which are a group of more than 4,700 chemicals used in products including lubricants, water and dirt repellents, textiles, foams, and packaging. A draft report from the Environment Minister's office states that there is a growing evidence that the chemicals carry significant health risks to humans. The risks include increased rates of cancers, like kidney and testicular cancer, thyroid problems, infertility, skin issues, and vision problems, including blindness. The chemicals are called forever chemicals because they don't break down easily and are accumulating in concentration as they continue to be used. The report states that PFAS should be designated as toxic under the Canadian Environmental Protection Act due to the immediate or long-term harmful effects on the environment or its biological diversity. Montreal's mayor is asking authorities to probe the local fire department's enforcement of safety regulations following a deadly blaze in March this year. The fire at the apartment building killed 7 people and injured 9 others. The Globe and Mail reported that a moratorium on investigations of buildings' evacuation routes was implemented by the fire department in 2018, which prevented a review of the old Montreal building's safety in 2021. The Globe also reported that a separate moratorium was placed on investigations of fire alarm system upgrades in June 2021. Fire Chief Richard Liebman confirmed the moratoriums at a news conference and said they were put in place for complex files. Unnamed fire officials told the Globe the moratoriums were lifted after the March fire, in direct reaction to it. Mayor Valérie Plante said in a council meeting that the fire department initially told her the 2018 moratorium was lifted in 2021, not 2023. The Globe reported that the old Montreal building was flagged multiple times for various safety violations since 2009. The United Nations Weather Agency says economic damage of weather and climate-related disasters continues to rise. The agency says these damages continue despite improvements in early warning signs and a reduced human toll, reported CTV News. The agency has repeatedly warned that the impact of man-made climate change has increased the frequency and intensity of extreme weather, such as floods, hurricanes, cyclones, heat waves, and drought. A report from the World Meteorological Organization states that nearly 12,000 extreme weather, climate, and water-related events in the last 50 years around the globe have killed more than 2 million people and caused economic damage of $4.3 trillion. The WMO told a Congress meeting of member countries that more needs to be done to improve alert systems for extreme weather events by 2027. There were more than 2,100 disasters in North America, Central America, and the Caribbean, which led to more than 77,000 deaths and more than $2 trillion in economic losses, reported the UN. Thanks again to VFIS of Canada, a division of CVIS Incorporated, Canada's largest insurer of firefighters. Stay tuned for our next episode on Friday, June 9th.